Hi everyone, welcome back to Earl Grey Books. I'm Ellie and today I am doing a quick little library haul. I won't have a mid-month haul this month because I've only bought 3 books. So I have a couple of books that might arrive that I ordered back in November and just, got pushed back. Because of Christmas and Black Friday shipping and all this sort of stuff. So I may have a haul at the end or at the start of January, and if not, I'm planning on being on a book buying ban until Feb, so I might just do like a overall haul sort of like at the end of January. I don't really know, we'll see. But I did go to the library a couple of days ago and picked up a couple of books. I had a couple that had been waiting for me there for quite a while, but obviously libraries are just sort of opening up again here, so this was the first time that I could sort of actually go in to the library and not do like a click and collect sort of thing, and it also means that people are returning things. So there are a couple of things here that I'd been waiting on other people to return them, and now I have them. A couple other ones that I had special ordered in, and then I think maybe one that I just picked up. So let's start with the couple that I had specially ordered in. These were ones that I just couldn't believe that my library didn't have. It didn't really make any sense. So starting off, we had Unnatural Death by Dorothy L. Sayers. This is the 3rd book in the Lord Peter Wimsey series. So I requested this one. This was the only one in the series that they didn't have. I requested this back in September, before I'd even read the second one, and I do intend to buy the rest of the series. Eventually, I own the first 2 and I've read them, but slowly collecting them. These are the covers that I want. So yes, have this one, gonna read it, see what I think of it. I really enjoyed the second one, but every time that it's one of those series that after I finish reading it and I've had a little while to think about it, I don't really know how I feel about it. I've especially been reading a lot of Agatha Christie lately, so yeah, I think I'm going to enjoy it. We'll see. And then I also had The Everlasting Rose by Donielle Clayton ordered in. I ordered this one ages ago when I first read The Bells, and it just took a long time for it to, make its way there. I didn't want to buy this because I was on a book buying ban at the time, and I'm still not certain about how I feel about this series either. So, I'm gonna give this one a go and see how I feel about that. And then, kind of in the same vein, I have Girls of Storm and Shadow by Natasha Nagan. Ordered this one days after this one, kind of like how they kind of match a little. And after having finally finished Girls of Paper and Fire, and again, just wasn't certain about the series and thought I would just borrow it from the library. Yes. We shall see how I feel about it. Then these 3 I have here, I think I was just waiting for them to be returned. I have Her Body and Other Parties by Carmen Maria Machado. I read her non-fiction book, In the Dream House. Loved it. And then I think it was Katie Flowers was doing this as part of her book club, I think. And I was like, oh my god, yes, like I finally have one of the books on her list that I'm like, I can get that and I'm interested in it and I haven't read it before. And then it didn't turn off in time. But I'm still really, really excited about this. In the Dream House is one of the best books I read this year. So very excited for this. Gonna be picking this up shortly, I think. Couple of Aussie ones here. We have Dreams They Forgot by Emma Ashmere and Smart Ovens for Lonely People by Elizabeth Tan. I'm going to be talking about these a little bit in a video in a couple of days time, so not going to go into like super big detail about them. They're both short story collections. I want to say they're okay. I thought they were both debuts, but this one is saying with her trademark wit, which makes me think that this is not Elizabeth Tan's debut. But I can't think of anything else she's written. Oh, it's her second book. I don't know what her first book is, but it has a little cat at the bottom. That's cute. Okay, so yeah, very excited about those two. We'll be talking about them in that video. And then, yeah, when I read them, I'll talk about them more. And then this one I just wasn't on hold for me. I was just like in the mood for something historical romance, and I was like, I could read the like 25 odd ones that I have at home, or I could borrow one. So I borrowed The Heir by Joanna Lindsey. Someone left me a comment the other day on, I think it was my last historical romance book haul that I got a Joanna Lindsey in, or the previous one, and it was something about how she was like a legend or something like that, and I accidentally got given one of her books instead of the book I ordered. So yeah, that one is the second book in a series, and this appears to be just a standalone. Did I even say the title? This is The Heir. I think I did. Who knows? And yeah, I'm gonna give this one a go, and then if I like her like this, I will try and find the first book in that other series and see how I go. So yeah, that's the little library haul that I have here. Yeah, I'm excited about all of these. A little bit stressed, or a little bit worried about some of them. A little nervous. We'll see how I go. Okay, so there we are. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I can't remember what I'm doing. Like I mentioned, no mid-month haul this month, and also no mid-month wrap-up, because my reading has been very like specific. So I'm going to kind of break them down into little separate ones, which you will see. You'll see one of them before Vlogmas is over. So, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.